Fingers crossed. There you go. Camera. Do we have a voice? Do we have a voice? That's the thing. There you go. We have a voice. I have myself back on playback. That's good. Right now we need to just flick the YouTube on because we're nice and professional this morning and that we haven't actually left myself enough time to set up because I overslept. I say I overslept. I slept like a normal person this morning. Where are we? YouTube. There you go. Put the tablet on. Open it up. Get cracking, Dave. Come on. You know what you should be doing. Should be all set up, but it's first thing in the morning. It's Monday. Forgive me. Forgive me for not being completely set up. Right, turn that off. Press that one on. There you go. Hit that button. And then we're good. We're good. But I say that we are actually going to have to wait the sun a little bit. But cheers. I'll put the tea down because it's very, very hot. Literally just made. Lovely. Lovely step. Reaching for a tissue for that bloody champ. Yeah. T-shirt. Tissue even. It'd be weird if I actually wiped my nose with a t-shirt, wouldn't it? It'd be really, really strange. But like I say, first thing in the morning. So bear with me, I'm tired. This will bode well. I'm tired and playing a racing game. Racing games and me do not get on when I'm tired. Not usually. Right, we'll start with a nice, easy sort of thing. Just get ourselves into the game, and we'll start off with a bit of career mode. Difficulty's not too high or anything like that, so we're just ploughing through a nice wake-up call race. But how are you? How was things? Please do tell me. Always good to hear from yourselves what you've been up to at the weekend and stuff like that. If you're from the UK, have you been surviving the heat? Because it's been warm, hottest day of the year expected today. Up to 34 degrees today. That's what they reckon. And then it's going to go bang. So they say. Anyway, I'd like it to go bang now. Nice bit of rain. Or maybe wait until the youngest is off to school. And then when he gets inside school, then it could rain. Because if I said it would rain now, he's going to get rained on. And not sure if he'd appreciate that. Maybe he would. He'd like a nice cold shower. Who knows? Right. Let's do a bit of sort of career mode. Just to start us off, like I said, I didn't know I was going to stream this morning. I hadn't actually planned on it. It was the fact that I sort of thought I'd have a little bit of a line. A line for me is 7 o'clock, so that's a line for me. But we slept and we woke up just before what would be my alarm for 7. So about 20 past 6 naturally woke up. So we thought, let's get things cracking and might as well. Sorry, I've realised I haven't done my top button up. Got my hairy chest out. Yeah, so I thought let's just get up and we'll make ourselves a cup of tea and all that sort of stuff and sit down, and then we'll flick the stream on and have a nice little chat with whoever wants a friendly face and a friendly voice first thing in the morning. And if you don't, then that's absolutely fine too. I'll play F1 and all is good. Towns and villages. Tiptree on there. Tiptree is regarded as Britain's biggest village, boasting a population of 9,000 people. Tiptree is almost famous for the jams, world famous jams. Wilkins & Son, that's where it originates. Tiptree. Like I said, I'm going to stumble over my words this morning because I'm half asleep. So again, another towns and village fact for you. Great Bentley not only boasts the biggest village green in Britain, which is an impressive 43 acres, so that's basically 32.5 football pitches, it is also National Village of the Year. So there you go. And it's won multiple National Villages of the Year. And it's always within the top 10. So there you go. Maybe you should go. Have a little visit. See what it's all about. Right. Let's get on with some of this. Regulation rumour. There's some chat about possible changes to sporting regulations that might affect the powertrain development next season. While details are still unclear, it could be a good idea to think about how we mitigate. My words are going to stumble. I'm too late. Mitigate. There you are. Why I struggle with that word, I have no idea. Mitigate. I know it. So why do I struggle with that word straight away? I say tired. Right, let's get a race in. So next session, so we're going to the practice side of things, and we go to tyre management, and we'll try and do some of these 100%ers. You can't fail something that's going to be 100% guaranteed, can you? Surely not. Success on all three. Well, as I say, they were guaranteed 100%ers, so wasn't going to be hard, was it? Really wasn't. Right, Korea Monza, round 16. This will be done Monza already, but maybe we've done Imola. I don't know. On to practice 2. Again, we're looking for any short 70%ers. Success. Do another one. Hopefully it will pass as well. Got 3. Now we're looking for 8. Pass. We're going to pass. Are we going to pass? Well, we are. Look, there you are then. 45 seconds. That's worked out well. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. We now know where we're going with the third session. Obviously going to focus on the first. I think which is just a track, is it? Itself, getting accustomed to the track. So practice 3 in the sun. In the sun. So race strategy, that's what we need to get a few more on. Success. There you go, we've got 50%, we've got 6 minutes 50. So we've got to look at 6 minutes 50. We've got one that gives about 50%. We have, fingers crossed, 50-50 chance. Failed. Failed miserably. But overall, 3 out of 3 on all accounts. Not too bad. Now we're off to one-shot qualifying. Sorry about the tissue again. Hey, Peter. What can you do? What can you do? Borley Rectory, the most haunted house in England. Borley Rectory is not named the most haunted house for nothing. Lots and lots of seances. I think sort of over 200 reported sightings of sort of ghosts and whatsoever is definitely reported as one of the most haunted places in the UK, if not the most haunted place in the UK. Colchester is Britain's oldest town, but it's now a city, so it's kind of weird. Dating back to the Roman times, it is no big secret that Colchester is Britain's oldest recorded town. Colchester was so developed that they had their own mint, meaning many ancient coins were made in Colchester, and the Colchester Mint even helped the Royal Mint in London produce all the Roman coins, so it would have been nowhere without Colchester. So Essex is extremely important. Right, one-stop qualifying, here we go. Let's get going. So we're in Monza. We've got a clear track. That does look like it might rain at some stage in this track. It's a little overcast. They did say that there might be rain on the track. Let's go. Nice fast track. So I suppose this one would be considered a boring race by a lot of F1 fans, but I have a lot of time for Monza. There are a few little chicanes, but it's fairly straight. That's what the problem is. There is overtaking opportunities, but it's very much suited to a car that is got straight speed. It's just long straights. One shot lap, we're in the lead. So in terms of qualifying, got a little orange mark behind. It's an indicator. They go very, very wide. So that's qualifying complete.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
Let's bring it home. They are Essex Fact number 10, home to the Fletcher Trials. Great Dumbo Fletcher Trials are one of the most bizarre historic events to come out of Essex, happening every 4 years. So it's every 4 years, a bit like the World Cup and the European Championships in terms of football. It goes all the way back to 1104, so there's a lot of history in this. Married couples compete to prove the devotion to each other, and the winners are awarded Fletcher bacon, which is half a pig. I know, crazy, eh? Lots of famous people have took part, and even the king, should have said King and the Queen, or Queen Camilla, or whatever you want to call her. They were there last time around. Not sure they competed though. Bizarre event, that one. Right. We quickly start the race, but I will have to put the pause screen on in a minute, which will be a bit of a bugger, but sorry, it's going to have to go on. One of these things about doing streams first thing in the morning is, obviously I'm a family guy, so I'm wearing a shirt and the buttons are just popping open. You'll get to see my hairy chest if you're not careful, you really will. But yeah, as I said, I might have to pop off and no, there's no might. I will have to pop off in about 5 minutes and put the pause screen on. If the game actually loads, because there's a huge black screen going on and it's annoying as anything. Right.
Well, it's been a long time since our last one.
Starting Imla, in pole. Let's get this done. We are away. Just press a yawn. Really sorry about that. I say this track is, you either love it or you hate it, this one, because I understand people say that this one's boring to a degree because it's so suited to a certain car. Not enough corners, like, so about overtaking abilities. Obviously there are overtaking anywhere on this, but because you've got straights and DRS and stuff like that, but it's kind of like a weird sort of track in terms of the way it's set up. But I love it. I love this track. But I can understand it. It's got its people that don't like it because it's just too straight and favours teams. That's the thing. Maybe that's why Ferrari like it so much, because it favours their
We
straight
can now
speed.
use
But
DRS. DRS now available.
oh, got the grass. I mean, those are the only bits, aren't they? The little chicane bits. But in general, it's a really, really fast track. It's not a very long track too, is it? It's one of those things. For example, if you were playing a game, which I am, but if you were playing Outrun or anything like that, this would be considered an easy track when it's not very eventful in terms of difficulty in terms of corners. I'm not saying that anyone can drive around it or anything like that, and that's not what I'm saying at all. But the look of it and the fact that it's full of straights means that there's not as much excitement as a track full of lots of corners. But it's iconic, that's the thing, it's iconic. It's nowhere near as bad as Monaco, because Monaco there's no overtaking opportunities because how narrow the track is. Monaco wouldn't be so bad, you see.
Good job. That was the
was
fastest
wider.
lap of the race so far.
What we're going to do is finish the race, that's the plan. And then we're going to have to flip the pause screen.
Okay, mate. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
Yeah, I've got this, have I? I haven't, because I didn't brake. That's what it was. I mean, I was fighting with the brakes the whole time then. I mean, I'll probably still come in under what they want. Even with that mistake, as long as I don't make too many more.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Right. So, I mean, Bear could provide some overtaking, but in general, I can understand why they're deselecting it, but I just like the track, that's sort of historic. But I do understand that it's where you qualify on this one in the straight line speed.
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate.
Following the orders, I think 25 dynamic order objectives. Still getting there, getting an achievement. It's just popped up on the laptop as well, because that's connected at the moment. At 4 or 5. Keep it on. We're trying to remain consistent with streaming at the moment, providing friendly face and a friendly voice for anyone that would like to come along and say hello to this happy chappy, or Essex chappy. But it's hard in the mornings, not sleeping, I will say that, but suffering a little bit because of heat and other bits going on in my life that keep you awake as well. So lap 4 is done and we enter the last lap. It's a fast one.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
I felt like the fastest lap. I didn't put anything wrong, but maybe I did. I mean, I definitely did there and there. Oh well. This ain't definitely going to be the fastest lap, but we'll take it. Racing around this corner. half a track down now. Got the win in the bag, did you? So just one last corner to do. It's the big long corner. Come on, team! And the race is won.
Well driven. I think best we could have achieved today.
Driver of the day, eh? Oliver Bierman. Why did he get driver of the day? I mean, obviously, I just led from start to finish. Can you really give it to someone that just lead start from to finish? Maybe the other one was an eventful one through about 10 places. Did I understand? So Oliver Bierman.
Fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who
How
joined
did he
us,
get
and we'll
to,
see you for the next one.
okay. He raced for the day because he went through 6 positions. But really? Okay, fair enough. Oh, go through yeah, Carlos Sainz. That's 45%. And this is where we're going to leave it for a second because we're going to have to put the pause screen on. I'll be back in a second. Bear with me. I will be back. Yeah, sorry, just had to do something quickly. Thought flip the kettle on while I'm there. Right. Let's get the Twitch screen on. Let's get cracking. So, but we got message. What's this message? Driver rating almost there. We've got the regular. We read that. So now we should look at the specialists. Goal objective. Visit. Keep. Right, that's the tyres. 3, 4. Right, we'll try that. He might not succeed at that. I don't know. Complete a lap at 2 different setups. We'll do the average 87, I think. Power unit unavailable, air available. Quality assured tester. In practice, complete a lap using at least 2 stage. Incur no more than 2 penalties. No more. That's quite easy to do, isn't it? No more than 2 special penalties. Complete a driven lap in 3 different sessions. Complete the race strategy program. Alright, we'll do that. Return to overflow. There you go. So that's what we. So now we're on to. We could fast forward. Hang on, we could do the R&D quickly because I'll forget otherwise. And we'll get into suggest even an upgrade. So the chassis failed. So now we're going again. Anyone else want a recommended upgrade? There you are. So we can do the rear flap. Anything else? No, that's it. So we're all set up for the next race. But we're going to back out of this and we go on to F1 World. Click to main menu. And we go into F1 World and complete the last championship thing for Connor Sport for the weeklies. Of course, we have our dailies as well. So we're trying to increase our car. So it says 4 items ready to go, but what we'll do, we'll ignore those 4 items for a minute and we'll continue on. So we've got our 5th race to do here. It'll be a random start. Add start, oh dear.
We've got more F1 World action for you today, so welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, and pick your favourite driver to follow.
Yeah, go around the track. Which track is it?
So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like.
What's it look like? Where are we on the grid then? Come on.
Lando Norris
We don't
put
get
in a
much choice, do we?
lap
Where
yesterday,
we start?
and he'll start from pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, and Tsunoda. Piastri,
Come on then. Where are we?
Antonelli, Fernando Alonso, and Isaac Hadjar. Lawson, Stroll, Carlos Sainz, and Albon. Behrman, Doohan, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Nico Hülkenberg. Jackson, Ocon, Gasly, today's F1
last.
World Challenger. With preparations almost complete,
Last then. That's where we're
let's head
starting.
down. Lots of names on our grid for this F1.
Right. So, that's where we're starting. Last on the grid. Nice. Just what we always wanted. So here we go then. We'll wait for the ad break to finish. It says ad break ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Apparently they're back. So welcome back. If you just had an ad, I do apologise. They're about to start the race. I am in 22nd position for some reason. That's why they've put me. So the challenge is obviously to win the race, or at least come high up on the championship. Not the inside, don't shut the door already. like it's going to turn me off. No, surprisingly not. I did have a small collision, but I didn't actually damage my car for once. I didn't brake, it's too early. We're at the 7th, so I'm happy with that. And have a little look at Verstappen then for a second. The 7th, not bad considering I started 22nd. We're up to 6th already. 5th, might even have 4th. Look at that, straight line speed. Okay, maybe not quite, they're coming back at me, but not bad, is it? 20 seconds to 4th. And we're playing on expert difficulty, so not a bad start, eh? Got lucky if I'm honest. Second off there, Sean Leclerc.
Okay, the
nice
start
and
was
fine,
fine.
third
Let's try
second.
and move forward.
Like the way it's an okay start. That's a phenomenal start, isn't it? It's not an okay start.
DRS now enabled.
It's a phenomenal
DRS
start.
enabled.
To be honest. Nice bit wobble with Hamilton. It's a love tap. The corner's alright, not super shabby. Last time I did these corners, I had a broken wing and I knew about it.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres. So try to get past.
Enough dirty air. So it's lap 2 and we're second, so we're happy with that. And we've got Norris here on toast, I think. He's trying to make himself big, but we're all right. There you go. So by the end of lap 2, we have gone from 22nd to second, and like I say, we're on an expert difficulty. Tech level wise, that we're well within what we should be. So although we might be on expert level difficulty, tech level says that we should be doing this. You've got to win it.
Okay, some information on Bortoletto. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Across the line. The fastest lap's got to be.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Got to be the fastest lap. It's a longer track, this one, isn't it? 144. The wibble wobbles, I haven't handled that one very well, have I? Ooh, took that one
No
too
tyre
soon.
concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Well, we'll do that. Thank you. No tyre concerns. Brakes and brings it round. Use the apex. Nice. Enjoying this so far. And we weren't building up a huge lead or anything, but we've got the lead. That's the thing. 1.7 seconds. So steady as we go. Bringing it round. Doing all right. Doing all right. Down the straight again. over the line, lap 4. Be interesting to see when they're going to say pit. I have to say we did that a bit better, but we didn't, did we? Lap 4.
Seeing a lot of tide egg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it. Copy.
Going on the softs, are we? We'll put us on hards, but we're going to go on the softs for last part of the race, lap 7. In some respects, they're keeping up, aren't they, with 3 seconds and whatever, but they're on the softs where I'm on the
well done.
mediums.
That's
So
3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
in theory, if we stop and go on the softs and they go onto the mediums, they're going to be a lot quicker. In theory, it doesn't always work that way. Down we go. Down the back straight. So at least it's a proper track, isn't it? With lots of, there are a few big straights, but there's lots of windy bits, isn't it? So this suits any car really, doesn't it? It's enough about it, isn't it? Bringing it home, hopefully, for the next lap. Going across the line. We're going to start lap 6, but what we're going to do is we're going to just a mouthful of tea quickly. Mouthful of tea is what we want, mouthful of tea. We're just, antivirus has come across my screen as well. We'll just sort that out as well. So it's just a mouthful of tea. We'll put that down and we're continuing on. On what is 7:25. As I said this morning, I didn't think I would be streaming. I wasn't planned. Certainly not. But I ended up. I had a feeling I was gonna sleep. That was the thing. And I did sleep. A bit broken, if I'm honest. There's lots of reasons why I don't sleep. But I thought I wasn't going to sleep because of the heat. But you know, I managed to get a decent amount of sleep last night, so surprised myself. I thought in some ways I thought I'd sleep, in some ways I didn't. So I thought it's not a Ranger stream that I have been doing. But I thought, last time we're up, let's set up, you know, simple as that. It's usually what I'm like anyway. Usually I'm on the account that I just sort of set up and then I actually do it early. Sometimes, if I know I'm going to stream, I'll have it all set up before I go to bed. And should you wake up, yeah, and get myself sorted and say hello, but tiredness is creeping in, and that is the heat. And that's where they go to heat exhaustion. It isn't necessarily the heat, it's the build-up of it all with heat exhaustion. Not necessarily on the day.
Hey, well done on keeping it nice and clean out there. Good stuff. You know what they say? Consistency's half the battle, isn't it?
So the pit window is open now. Are we wanting to come in there? This that teammate is in the pit, so he's pretty early.
Aiden's in the pits. Aiden in the pits.
I'm going to assume that means we stay out for another lap. Bringing it around. Doing all right. Down one corner.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you
I
approach.
wish you'd have
and
said
make sure you
before,
don't speed.
because he said box this lap literally as it come around, so I've now gone past it. So probably this lap is going to be the next. So whilst they're all pitting, we're staying out. Except for Norris, who's staying out as well. So Hamilton's gone to medium, so I'm going to go to the soft, basically. Must remember to pit. As long as they don't surprise us, they're going to give us an instruction right when it's there.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Shit.
Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy.
It's the pit, mate. Oh dear. Really missed that. I was careful. Not careful enough.
Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
We can't, we're in the pit lane. We are in the pit lane. I'm going to have a mouthful of tea while we're there.
Right, let's go, come on!
Just while we're there. And are we going to come out in front? That's the thing. Are we going to come out in front of think it was Lewis Hamilton, wasn't it?
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that
So
one.
29
Look after
seconds,
these
so,
tyres
yeah.
now. We want to finish the race
So
on
there
this
they are,
compound.
only just coming round the corner. So we've got a nice little lead, even though we're on cold tyres. 14 seconds behind Hamilton, although that'll probably come down. Which is why I get the tyres up. So it's less than 10 seconds, so we lost 5 seconds there. But it's still part of the pit, isn't it? Down we go, down this straight. That heat is already building. Interesting to see what temperature is in here. I can feel it already. I mean, there's just a little bit of a breeze just then, but when there isn't a breeze, it's like really still really hot. But yeah, so we're building out some time now on Hamilton. So we pulled it down to 9 seconds, but we already pulled it up another 2 seconds, 3 seconds. And that's because we're on the softer tyres, we should be able to go faster. Across the line again, so starts lap 10 or lap 11, whatever you want to call it, whichever way round. And cut the corner then. You get penalised though. Braking. So Essex facts. We'll stop this for a second. Clinton Cars started in Essex. Every son's go-to shop for buying a last-minute Mother's Day gift began life in Epping. The first store was opened in 1968 by Don Lewin, who borrowed £500 to create Clinton Cards. He selected the name Clinton Cards after his youngest son. And then Essex fun facts. Saffron Walden is home to the largest maze in the world. We're talking about one of these grass ones, you know, with the hedges, and you go around and get lost, and you see them on all the films and stuff like in the grand houses. Well, Saffron Walden in Essex is home to the largest maze in the world. It's also believed to be the oldest too, 800 years old. Fully functional today, so you can go and have a good fun, get yourself lost, that sort of thing. Bear with me. Wake myself up. I really do need to wake myself up. I'm tired. There might be a few pauses while we finish this race because, honestly, I feel my eyes they just want to close. They're like, oh, Dave, shut your eyes. It won't hurt. Go on, shut your eyes. We won't go into a wall, really. I don't want to see you shut your eyes on screen. We could do one of those streams where you just say, I'm just sleeping. Whatever they are about. Watching someone sleep. Why would you want to do that? Having said that, people do. We're coming across the line again. Yes. No, clean that.
That's the fastest lap of the race.
What was the
Keep this
fastest
up.
lap,
Well
was it?
done.
And we go. You'll see a little bit less energy today on this because, like I say, I'm very tired. Didn't feel too bad when I woke up, but yeah, it's creeping in. It's that racing game sort of thing for me where you play racing games and you feel tired very quickly. It's a lot of focus. So God knows how real life drivers do it in Formula One, because you say they've got to be fit and they've got to be stamina, and people laugh, and it's like, well, no, you do, because it's fit into the car, and the car takes. You'd be surprised how much uncomfortable that ride is as a racing driver. I wouldn't say it's the most comfortable drive in an F1 car. Going down, we'll complete the lap again. I'm going to use another mouthful of tea. That is just to wake me up. Ugh. Yeah, another mouthful of tea. It's coming at me. It's coming at me. Oh, tired. Look, Tommy's going as well. It's like Tommy's like, oh, you're tired. Your bowels are playing up. It's not. It's just a lot of wind. If I'm honest, there's a lot. It's a good job you're not smell-o-vision or anything like that. You know what I mean? I am kidding, by the way. I don't take myself seriously. I really don't. Bear with me because I'm just opening up while it's quiet as well on stream, and also trying to wake myself up a tiny bit. So I'm just logging in to my emails because there are things I should be doing, even at this time in the morning. But hopefully I'm not wanted for anything. That's good. That's what we like to see. What's all this about? So apparently I've won a summer gift. Not that I believe it for one second. Right then. I think that's actually more for the wife. So, Essex fun facts. What's your speed in Essex? There are more speed cameras per linear mile in Essex than anywhere else in the world. That means you really got to watch your speed in Essex. You do. Watch your speed. Right, put that down. Let's get another lap done before my eyes start shutting again and we have to pause it again. Honestly, really tired this morning. Really tired. Lap 12 before we need. So, and how Formula One drivers do it, I don't know. We're going to complete it without dropping off on stream. That's the idea.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Oh. There we go. We'll be on to lap 13. 2 more corners, and a nice long straight. Yeah, start that 13. That's 14. Yeah, we've got a nice 19-second lead, so we've really opened up the lead now. Still putting in the faster laps, so that tells you our speed at the moment, that we are the fastest person on the track. Lap 13 of 14. Some places to visit. Land of the Fans is an ancient marshy, low-lying landscape which spreads across East London and southwest Essex, from Basildon to Rainham, from Brentwood to the Thames. Historically used for farming and forestry, urban sprawl and industrial development has eaten much of the rural lands that border the Thames. However, there are some lengthy parts that are still very much unchanged. So, gonna have a nice little walk across the land of the Fans. Nice another long straight to come down. Don't mind a long straight in racing. A couple of them even, as long as there are plenty of corners, which this race does have. Fun track, to be honest. Gently. Obviously, I'm not putting in the fastest lap now because I know that I am battling tiredness. Across the line again, so for our last lap now, for our tissue. Hay fever. It's all at me this morning. Tiredness, hay fever. Past that. Coming down this straight. As I say, lovely track this race. Lovely track. Last few corners now. Bear with me. Bear with me. You got a minute, yeah? Have you got a minute? Just finishing there. Good race. Should just come around the last corner now. And over the line. There we are. So, my time has come this morning. It was a nice short stream this morning because, like I said, I'm not going to lie and say I'm very, very tired.
We got the win and you did it
Very
cleanly.
tired.
Incredible.
Feel my eyes shutting already. Got things to do as well, so we need to wake myself up a bit more. But I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day ahead. Make good choices. Take it easy in this heat. I'll be back this evening at 20:30 BST for a bit more racing action on Forza Horizon 5. Hopefully joined by lots of friends. Until then, I'll catch you later. All the best. Cheerio.